All right, so by now most of you should know that my name is Yusef Scott and I'm the guy behind the SodarneasyForex University. Very thankful to have you guys here. Once again, you guys on my channel watching videos that I create so that I can motivate and encourage, show you guys worldwide how to trade on the Forex market. Very grateful to have you guys as my audience. Now listen, I wanted to make this video today to enlighten you guys of what's going on. Most of you, well, everyone should know that the COVID-19 crisis has impacted the entire world. Economies, of course, the financial markets, all taken a huge hit. A lot of people are out of work. So what does that mean when you think about it? Over the next couple of days, 8:15, 8:30, you guys know we're going to be having, well, they have a scheduled NonFarm payroll. Okay, now I want you guys to keep an eye on your trades, okay, USD trades in particular. But you please know that the entire market can be impacted by the NonFarm payroll. Okay, we know that the first Friday of every month, that's when the NonFarm payroll is released. Okay, and if you guys think about it, with so many people being unemployed nowadays because of the COVID-19, the NonFarm, well, the amount of people being unemployed has shoot to, it's gone up really high. So because of that, it's expected and anticipated that the results for this week's NonFarm payroll is going to be crazy. Okay, so what I've decided to do is this. I know that a lot of people, you guys love to trade the news. You look at the NonFarm payroll or news releases as great times for you to really grow your account in a couple minutes. I'm not faulting you for that, because at one point along my journey, I only traded the news. That's all I did, was traded the news. I had an Excel sheet of all the red impact news releases. I knew exactly what pairs which pairs were impacted by a certain news release. I knew what day of the week it was on. I averaged out the amount of pips each pair would probably move. I had it down packed, but it was very stressful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that wisdom and I'm going to sit down with my students tomorrow. We're going to have a Trading the News series training for those of you who are interested in learning how to trade the news. And I have a couple different methods that I'm going to be showing my students. So I want to put, even if you're not a student, brace yourself, be prepared. If anything, don't trade at all. Just sit back and watch what's going on. Okay, sit back and watch and see what happens, how the market is going to be impacted. We have no idea how it's going to turn out. I couldn't tell you. One thing that's certain is, as I would tell you guys, I used to trade only the news. And I know that most people, they say, well, if the NonFarm payroll results are good, then the market should do this. And if it's bad, it should do that. Well, me trading only news releases, I've watched markets where you would expect it to go up, the market went down, and vice versa. So I don't follow the news. I don't pay attention to Forex Factory and any other channels. I did go there this morning and I noticed that today, tomorrow, and even on Friday, there's some sort of payroll, the whole claims release, or there's going to be some type of mention of the unemployment that's going to be impacting the markets, potentially 8:15 today, I think 8:30 tomorrow, and 8:30 on Friday. So that's something that I want to get you guys aware of, just in case you have open trades. You may just want to sit back and watch, but I will be sitting down with my students tomorrow on Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to conduct this Trading the News training series, so my students at least can be familiar with how to trade the news, different methods that I used in the past that I found to be quite successful. So, and powerful, I would say. So with that being said, you guys think about what's going on. The COVID-19 is impacting a lot of people, not even just here in the US. there are a lot of people abroad who are being impacted by this. But with the non-farm payroll, we're going to be focusing on the unemployment rate here within the U.S. and with the rates being up so high within this pandemic. I mean, you can just imagine the type of volatility is going to be, realized in the market. So, like I said, brace yourself, and I hope each and every one of you are safe in these markets, seriously, because myself, I'm not crazy. I could trade the news like I told my students. I kind of want to sit back and watch and see what happens. Just watch and see, because this is going to be, I believe that this type of, what's going on is so big that I think it could wipe a lot of people out, really. I think, that's what could happen. But, people, this is risky regardless of how you look at it. I mean, we're trading in risky times. We're in a business where it's risky. Living is risky. You can go out here and get killed. When you are born, you're not going to stay alive. You're going to die eventually. So it's all a risk. But while we're here, you try to mitigate. You try to protect yourself at all costs. So if that means not trading at all, then sit back and watch and learn. That's where you make the most, or that's where you learn the most, by watching and learning, then going back and analyzing what happened, so that you can then know the why. So that's pretty much it for now, you guys. Listen, make sense out of this video. As I always tell you guys, with all that's going on, be healthy, be safe, and more importantly, stay prayed up, all right? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, everyone.